say goodbye to your mama and your beloved ones. I'm going to kill you all, motherfuckers.
Hello everyone!
This one Kevin abroad, another scammer helping the Polyglot YouTubers. You fake scammer. Polyglot sings in 6 languages. Yeah. Who is the teacher? You want to tell us that you are the teacher? Some scammer teacher. What a joke, man.
Yeah, that happened. If you have been in the language learning space for long enough, you might have heard of the channel exposing fake polyglot YouTubers. Before we dive into today's drama, I just want to make one thing very clear. This is not a petting zoo, do not head over there, do not go and touch the poop. Just stay here and enjoy the show. Or the train wreck. To sum it up, that channel is supposed to be about exposing fake polyglots on YouTube, as its name suggests. And honestly, it would have been a great concept for a channel. If that's all it was. But it's not, otherwise I would not have gathered you here today. Rather than exposing actual fake polyglots, Sam, a Danish/Turkish, I think, guy who runs the channel, uses his platform to harass polyglots. We're not just talking about a couple of critical videos here and there. That would have been fine. But that's not quite what we are dealing with here. If you look at his playlists, some polyglots have dozens of videos made about them. Yes, dozens. You heard me right. Or, to be more specific, 18 about Language Simp, 33 about Lamont from Days and Words, 57 about Lindie Botes, 76 about Luca Lampariello, and a whopping 91 about Steve Kaufmann. 91! Making nearly 100 videos about someone just to tear them down? That's not critique, that's like a full-time job with no health insurance. Honestly, couldn't be me. I'd just block them if I hated them that much. And I would maybe go touch some grass. The next question is, what could he possibly be saying in all these videos? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch all of his 800 videos. I was considering it, but my attention span ghosted me as soon as I hit play. It just went. But the good news is I didn't even have to do that, because I had the privilege of starring in my own hate video. Honestly, period. I love that for me. I mean, if I have haters, that must mean I'm doing something right. Right? It almost makes me feel special. I'm joking, I only have 10k subscribers. Let's calm down. In this video, I will react to some extracts of the video that Sam made about me. I honestly would not encourage you to watch the whole thing because the video is an hour long. Our friend Sammy doesn't really believe in editing, so the video is really repetitive and boring, honestly. Instead, I'll simply react to the best bits, the highlights if you will, so we can just have a laugh together. To give a bit of context, because I'm gonna skip some chunks of the video, Sam gives a very insightful analysis of my channel and then goes on to react to one of my videos. Fasten your seatbelts, recline your seats and get ready for takeoff. Or for the crash, I haven't decided yet.
Going to Osaka, Japan, my first day in Osaka, Japan, blah blah blah. Okay, a day in Kobe, Chinatown. Okay, and you have some picture with some girl there. Okay, so you go to Japan to meet some woman there or what? You go to Japan to meet some woman. All of you just go there to meet some woman and after you will scam people's money so you can travel around and meet woman.
Okay, this bit was really funny, not gonna lie, because I'm literally a gay man and this woman is a real life friend. But sure, I scam people to get women. Jesus. Also, that video was uploaded on my channel a year and a half after I started my channel, and my channel is now almost 9 years old. I had made zero money on my channel up to that point. I don't even think monetization was activated. So who did I steal from, Sammy? What are the voices in your head telling you I did exactly? Come on, enlighten me, please.
Video in Spanish, less than 6-minute video in Spanish, blah blah. Just some bullshit videos, some Spanish and Japanese bullshit videos.
Sir, I've been speaking Spanish since I was 4. I was top of my class from age 11 to 18, and I scored 18 out of 20 in Spanish for my baccalaureate exam, which is the exam we pass in France before university. So no, those videos are not bullshit, they are very well articulated bullshit. Gracias. As for my Japanese, I'm not saying anything about that. You might be right, it sucks.
This teacher reacting to impossible to learn a language in school. Who is the teacher? You want to tell us that you are the teacher? Okay. I don't know if you're a teacher, and if you're a teacher, maybe you're some scammer teacher.
Yes, Sammy, I am in fact a qualified teacher. I will show you my degrees because I know, Sammy, that all the polyglots are scammers and liars and whatever goes through your mind, who knows. So let's start with the first one. I've got my BA in English from French University Paris 3. I've censored my name because I want to stay anonymous, but you can see in the degree that it says BA in French. Here it says the program I was in, and that was BA in English, so English Studies, Anglais. And this is my name, Kevin. Obviously, it doesn't say Kevin abroad because, as you can imagine, that's not my actual family name. Second degree, because I've got more than one, Sammy. This one is my master's in applied linguistics, just in case someone was doubting that I was an actual linguist in real life. This is from the University of Sussex. Again, my name is censored because I want to keep my life private. And it says Masters of Arts, Masters, Applied Linguistics, with merit even. Wow, insane. And then let's move on to my teaching degrees. And no, I didn't graduate in the school of scamming, Sammy, duh. I graduated again from the University of Sussex. And it says here, postgraduate certificate in education, modern foreign languages, and with merit as well. So while you, Sammy, have conspiracy theories, I've got actual credentials.
And here also look, reacting to Lindie Botes speaking French. Lindie Botes speaking French.
I just needed all of you to hear the creepiest laugh I've ever encountered in my life. It literally sends shivers down my spine. Sam, please, apply to be the next Disney villain. You obviously already have the unsettling laugh down. Also, yes, Lindie can speak French. She's not fluent, obviously, but based on the video you posted of yourself speaking French, she's miles ahead. So if she's a scammer for speaking imperfect French, what does that make you, Sam? A scammer with bad pronunciation and shit grammar? By the way, I'll show you the video of him speaking French later in the video.
It's always the same people who comment the videos. Same people who watch all those videos, and some of them maybe they're just subscribed to them, and then some of them are working with them.
Yes, that's usually what happens when people enjoy your content. They come back, they engage. Wild, I know. But that's not something you've personally experienced, I'm guessing.
United Kingdom of Scammers. United Kingdom of Scammers. More info, United Kingdom of Scammers.
Okay, I'll give him this one. That's unintentionally hilarious. Honestly, I would put that on a t-shirt. Maybe that would be a better business venture for you, Sam.
I will show you this video. It's just some fake video. How good is Luca Lampariello's French? But why you made this 6 days ago? Why you made this 6 days ago? They do this after I say that Luca Lampariello are fake and cannot speak the language that he say that he can speak. So now they want to make some fake videos that say that he can speak the language.
I mean, it was pure coincidence, but it really sounds like Sam was deep in conspiracy YouTube when he made that video. Like, fully convinced there's a language learning mafia pulling the strings behind the scenes. Honestly, Sammy, you should pitch this to Netflix. They love wild stuff. And I'd probably watch it. Not believe it, but definitely watch it. Also, let's be real, not delusional like you, Sammy. You had maybe 300 subscribers at the time, and 90% would probably just hate watching your content anyway. I definitely get the appeal. But let's not pretend your videos were some kind of threat that required damage control. Come on, let's be real. I hadn't even spoken to Luca prior to making that video, and I can show you a screenshot of the first message I ever sent to Luca, which was me telling him that I reacted to his video. So, Sammy, are you okay? I'm not sure.
You don't have some scammer links, but actually he does have some scammer links. You'll get a commission if you buy from the following Amazon links. Those videos there, he will get some commission if you use those links. You can find the same links here also on the video Logitech, like this, blah blah blah. Look, all these links here. If you use some of those links and buy something from there.
He then starts reacting to the video, but not before going through all my links, trying to uncover some scam or course I might be selling. Spoiler alert, he finds nothing because there is nothing. But since there's nothing to expose, he tries to sort of nitpick my affiliate links. You know, the ones I openly disclose in the description and everywhere else on my channel. And somehow me warning people that I might make money out of those links is suspicious? Bro, it's literally right there, in writing. You just read it out loud. I could not have been more transparent if I had tattooed it on my forehead.
Maybe in future when you have more subscribers, maybe he'll also start to do same like the other polyglot YouTubers, making some ebooks or make some language coaching course bullshit. All of them are scammers. All of them are scammers.
Oh, thank you, Sam, for the reminder. Everyone, I'm so thrilled to announce my brand new course. Learn French in 2 weeks or die trying. No, I'm kidding, there's no course. It's been nearly 4 years and I still haven't sold my subscribers a single thing. Honestly, Sammy, I think you owe me an apology for that little lapse in judgment. But knowing you, I won't hold my breath.
I will show you this video, and this video is super fake and edited. And this guy, he would just say that Luca Lampariello is very good in French and speaking very good French, like that, blah blah blah. You fake scammer, man. It's just some fake bullshit.
Yes, I will say that Luca has very good French because I am a French native speaker and, as we've seen before, a qualified French teacher with over 5 years of experience. So yeah, I'm more than qualified to make that claim. But what qualifies you, Sammy? Oh, maybe your fluency in French. Let's take a look together.
Je m'appelle Sam. Je suis 39 ans. Je suis incomptable. J'habite en Danemark, en Europe. Je peux parler et écrire et lire.
Not him speaking A1 level French and making mistakes in every single sentence. I'm dead. You would think he'd be fluent in French the way he mocks Luca and Lindie. And guys, look at how clearly he's reading from a script. No, I'm just kidding. No script would have let that happen. Also, I'm trying to decide who looks more tired, him or his French. Anyway, boy, bye. And just so we're clear, I've actually spoken to Luca privately on WhatsApp. We've exchanged voice messages in French. Not only is Luca extremely nice, but the way he speaks French on his videos, even with the editing, it definitely matches the way he speaks in real life in spontaneous French. No smoke, no mirrors. Just actual skills. Sammy could never. By the way, I would never mock someone's fluency or level in a language, because that's just a dick move. But when you question my skills and insult me, gloves come off, girly pop. You have no idea how many retakes I had to do.
You know that Luca is fluent in French. Really? I know you're fluent in lying.
No, I'm fluent in French and in holding degrees. You? Just fluent in reaching.
And you edit every 2 seconds. You edit every 2 seconds because you're such a fake person. That's why your video is full of edit. Because you're such a fake scammer.
Yes, Sammy, I edit every 2 seconds because I'm a YouTuber. Duh. That's literally what we do. We film, we edit, we cut. It's nothing suspicious. It's just us cleaning up the raw footage. Also, honestly, no one wants to see my raw footage. It's just me saying the same sentence over and over, sipping water between takes, and fighting the sudden urge of Googling how old Cher is right now. She's gonna be 79 on the 20th of May? What a queen. And if making cuts somehow makes me a scammer, then I guess all YouTubers are scammers and we should just shut down the entire platform.
Luca Lampariello will record many clips, and every clip he will just say 1 or 2 sentences. It's so fake. Like, Luca Lampariello will record many clips and send it to this guy. Like, Luca Lampariello will record 1 clip saying 1 sentence, read one or 2 sentences or 2 or 3 sentences. Then he will record a video. Then after he will record another video. Then Luca Lampariello will record another video saying 1 or 2 or 3 sentences that he read from a paper. It's just many edits. Like, he sent to this guy many clips.
Okay, I'm genuinely confused. Does Sammy think I edited Luca's video? Or is he just unfamiliar with the concept of recording a full video and then cutting it down later? I mean, I guess if your entire workflow is record, label everyone as a scammer, and upload, then I guess editing must feel like witchcraft. But the real question is, can you fake fluency even if you edit your video into a whole new multiverse? Well, a little. You can script things and maybe sound 1 level, maybe 2 above what your actual level is, but you can't go from A1 to C2. That takes advanced grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and flow as well. Even with a script, a trained ear, like mine, Sammy, can tell in under a minute if someone is faking it or not. But tell you what, Sammy, if you really think editing makes people sound fluent, I challenge you to record a video in French and make it sound like you are a C2 speaker. I'll even allow a cut after every single word. Or better yet, do it in English, because I'm worried your French might not survive the attempt. And if you manage it, I'll post a public apology. I'll frame it as educational content, everyone wins.
You can see Luca Lampariello now here at 1 minute and 32. At 1 minute 32, you can see Luca Lampariello is very near from the screen and his hair is on top of the screen. His hair is on top of the screen and he's very near from the screen. Then look, after a few seconds, he will become a little bit more far from the screen after a few seconds. Did you see now Luca Lampariello becomes smaller and more far from the screen? Now Luca Lampariello is more far from the screen and smaller, and he's more far from the top of the screen. Now he's more far. If I go back 1 or 2 seconds, you will see that he's more near from the screen.
Okay, this part, when I first watched it, sent me. Sammy literally starts spiraling like he's just had a near-death experience. As if no one had ever seen a zoom-in, zoom-out cut before. Calm down, Sam, we all saw it. We have eyes. We know it's a different shot. Or maybe Luca's not editing. Maybe he's actually an alien who has the ability to teleport backward and forward, and Sammy's the only one brave enough to expose him. Now that would be a hot take.
I wouldn't say la langue française. It's not so much that it's grammatically incorrect, but we would say le français.
Yeah, you bullshit. Really, we should concentrate on if it's correct grammar or if it's correct pronunciation. We should concentrate on if his grammar or pronunciation is correct. We should not concentrate about that this is just a clip for 8 or 9 seconds. Clip for 8 or 9 seconds. A fake clip for 8 or 9 seconds that he just record and say 1 sentence or 2, 3 sentences. Fucking shitholes, man. You fake scammers.
So, in what we just watched, Sam has what can only be described as a full-blown tantrum, just because I corrected Luca's French. I think he even bangs on his table or something. Sammy, come on. Libeling polyglots online is one thing, but hurting your furniture? That's taking it too far. Not cool, man. Don't be getting mad like that. Have you considered meditation? If you send me an email, I'll send you some of the soothing music I use when I need to relax. Oh, but it's in French, so you'll probably think it's a scam too?
He speaks for 5 or 6 seconds, then there's an edit. Even in this clip, he could not speak for more than 5 or 6 seconds, then there's an edit.
The way he's mad about people making cuts in their videos makes me believe that the first time he went to the cinema, he must have tried to sue the entire cast for fraud. Like, yes, Sammy, there are cuts. That's how video works. A one-take film, aside from the very few, would be completely unwatchable. If you want live acting, go see a play, I don't know. Well, same goes for YouTube. I don't edit my videos because I'm not fluent in English. Clearly, I am. I edit so you don't have to watch me pause, sneeze, or fart loudly mid-recording. That was a joke, and you can't make me admit otherwise. Anyway, if you want unedited content, then just watch live streams. Wait, actually, I spoke to Lamont about that. You accused him of faking a 2-hour-long live stream. You probably think the Earth is flat too, don't you?
And yes, your live stream is scripted, you fucking shithole. I've already showed that your live stream is scripted and you keep looking to the right side, looking to the left side. So keep crying.
Anyway, then after that, he loops for 20 minutes on the groundbreaking fact that Luca moves closer and farther from the camera. Oh, next extract. That one is great.
His French and pronunciation is really good.
No, his French is really good. He's really, yeah. Oh, you fucking shit people, man. His French is very good. His French is very good. Really.
Okay, I thought he was in his 40s, but I stand corrected. Emotionally, he's still somewhere between recess and snack time. You would think that someone his age would have grown past the repeat it in a dumb voice phase. But sure, let's trust the guy whose main rebuttal is voice acting for toddlers.
So you make money from lying to people, right? Mr. Kevin Abroad. Mr. Kevin Abroad, you do this because you make money lying to people.
Yeah, about making money lying to people, I made exactly £18 from this video. That's the screenshot. Considering it probably took me 4 to 5 hours to record, edit and upload, I would have made the same amount, if not more, by teaching half an hour of French. What a lucrative scam I've uncovered. But at the end of the day, Sammy, there's one big difference between you and me. I try and offer value to people, and I do it for next to nothing. You, on the other hand, embarrass yourself online. For free. I will let that sink in.
I think I got enough of this bullshit.
Honestly, I respect the self-awareness. Took him over an hour, but we got there. Alright, so those were the highlights of his reaction video, which is really just 1 hour and 10 minutes of unfiltered projections, bad faith takes, and full grown man tantrum, which, let's be honest, is widely embarrassing for someone who looks like they're pushing 50. I think he's like 43? Yikes. Just to be clear, I have no problem with people reacting to my videos. My content is public and it's 100% within YouTube's guidelines to react to someone else's content. Hell, I literally did that by reacting to Luca's video, which is the video he reacted to. Sorry, that gets a bit confusing. What sends me though is this. Sammy knows how to say maybe 5 sentences in French, with terrible pronunciation and grammar, and somehow thinks that gives him more authority than me, a native speaker and actual language teacher, to decide who's fluent in my own fucking language. Take so many seats, Sammy. Take all of them, all of the seats. Alright, so for the final part of the video, which yes is getting kinda long, but I promise you it's worth it, I actually heard back from our little friend Sammy about 2 weeks ago, because the video I just reacted to was done about 3 to 4 years ago. I don't know if I mentioned that already. Anyway, I wasn't asking for a sequel, but I guess Sam mistook my silence for encouragement. At this point, I'm convinced he's in love with me, or auditioning for the role of obsessed ex. Anywho, he mentioned me in one of his videos and I almost missed the notification, which would have been a devastating loss to culture, obviously. As expected, it's another unhinged video. It's rarely good news when Sam tags you somewhere. You will see that he hasn't evolved in 3 years. Emotionally, intellectually, or in his uncanny ability to make 1 second feel like 10. But, and I'll give him this, it's only 1 minute long. Thank God, because there's so much secondhand embarrassment I can take. I'll show you some clips, but to sum it up, he came to me with a bold challenge, powered entirely by delusion.
Kevin abroad, I don't believe that you can speak 6 languages. I challenge you to make a live stream with me where I bring native speakers in all those 6 languages here that you say that you can speak, so we can see if you can really speak those languages or not. And if you don't accept the challenge, it means that you cannot speak those languages, and it means that you're a liar and a scammer.
Okay, a few things. First, just like you made a video of you speaking 4 languages, I made one of me speaking 6. Nowhere in the title or the thumbnail did it say that I spoke all of them fluently. But if that's your logic, then your own video must mean that you're fluent in all of these 4 languages that you speak. And if that's the standard, if the bar was in hell, then I guess you're also a liar, scammer, and fake. Oh wait, what was it?
Fucking shit scammers, man.
Yeah, that. So why don't you do a live stream with those native speakers you keep mentioning and prove your own skills, buddy? Go on, we'll wait. Second, if you had actually watched the video that you show in your screen recording, you would have known that I actually say I do not speak fluently Japanese and Italian. And literally anyone with a functioning brain would have been able to tell by just listening to the video, without me mentioning it, that I'm not fluent in those languages. I say super basic things in them, but I still said it out loud, on camera, with subtitles. And you know why? That's because I've always been honest and transparent since the beginning of my channel, even back when I had under 500 subscribers. I don't know how else I could have made it clearer as well, like come on. As for the other 4 languages, yes, I speak them absolutely fluently. Not perfectly, but fluently. First, we have French and Portuguese, which are my native languages, but you do have a history of not believing people when they tell you what their native languages are. More on that later. Then we have English, which I obviously speak more than fluently. I've got a BA in English, I've got 2 masters, which I've showed at the beginning of this video. I've lived 8 years in the UK, and heck, I made an entire channel in English. Well, almost, because some videos are in other languages. And finally, we have Spanish, which I kind of hinted at the beginning of the video. I grew up with some native speakers around me. I would go to Spain super often as a kid. I would even sometimes translate for my parents because they couldn't really speak Spanish, just Portuguese and French. I got near top marks at my final exams, as I said again, and I speak it with some friends as well, so I speak it not every day, but fairly regularly. There's even lots of videos of me speaking Spanish on my channel. And yes, Sammy, they are edited because I'm trying to entertain my audience, not hold them hostage for an hour.
You have until 20 May to respond me. You have until 20 May 2025 to respond me and to accept the challenge. If you don't respond me and if you don't accept the challenge and don't show proof that you can speak those languages on a live stream with me, where I bring some native speakers into 6 languages to test you, it means that you cannot speak to 6 languages, and it means that you're fake and a liar and a scammer.
Okay, the deadline thing, I actually laughed. But like, sir, are you my boss? Do I work for you? Do any polyglots report to you? No. So you giving deadlines is wild. Truly the confidence of a man on a full-blown power trip. And no, Sammy, refusing your little challenge doesn't make me fake. It just means I don't take dares from men who cry in 720p and call it a takedown. I did respond to his video. I'll leave a little screenshot on the screen. Feel free to pause and read it if you like. In the response, I even slipped a little reference to him claiming Luca is not Italian but actually American, which is what I was referring to a little bit earlier, if you're paying attention. Now, Luca does have an amazing English accent. Way better than mine, honestly. I'm kind of jealous, not gonna lie. But if you're familiar with English accents, so not our little friend Sammy here, you can tell he's not a native speaker. So he's definitely not from the US. Turns out the real scam is Sammy's ears. Anyway, as you can imagine, I obviously turned down his invitation to his stupid livestream because, if you don't know, he's an extremely rude person. And also kind of a psycho who, at the beginning of his channel, literally threatened polyglots with a knife. In the screenshot here, he claims that the video was a joke and he took the video down. Personally, I think YouTube did the honors. But luckily for you guys, I have connections who managed to retrieve the video from the pits of digital hell. And by connections, I mean Lamont, from the channel Days and Words. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sammy's greatest joke yet!
Polyglot scammers, your time has come. Say goodbye to your mama and your beloved ones. Motherfuckers! Motherfuckers! I'm going to kill you all, motherfuckers!
Yeah, if that's not one of the creepiest shit I've ever watched, I genuinely don't know what is. He's wearing a mask, holding a knife, shining a light under his face like he's telling a ghost story at a sleepover, except this one ends with murder threats. And apparently that was a joke? But like, is the joke in the room with us right now? Like, what? Like, imagine telling people you have a YouTube channel, which is already kind of out there for most people. Then they find out you're a full-blown, in my opinion, unhinged psychopath who bullies strangers online. Honestly, I'd rather admit to being in an MLM rather than whatever that is. I'm gonna keep this video in a safe space in case the police ever need it for evidence. Get professional help, Sam. That aside, I actually laughed when he called us the psychopaths. Like, you've made nearly 800 videos harassing people, you filmed yourself threatening polyglots with a knife while wearing a mask, and somehow we are the problem? Call me crazy, but I think the guy holding the knife might be the red flag. And have you seen his whole demeanor? He looks like a literal Netflix documentary waiting to happen. You know, one of those where the neighbors say, "We always knew something was off with him." And then there's this video, and when I showed it to my friend, he said to me, "Wait, is this dude about to rap?" I'll show it to you.
Hunt season has begun. Hunting season has begun. And I'm going to hunt you down, Polyglot YouTubers. I'm going to hunt you, all of you Polyglot YouTubers, one by one.
Okay, I'm dead. What is he doing? Honestly, so weird. Okay, so I wanted to end this video on something a little bit lighter because this has been pretty intense. I don't know for you, but that's intense. And I will show you a fun little extract of Sammy's response to one of my responses.
I have no interest in contacting you or talking with you, scammer supporter. And he want to say that I'm the rudest dude. It's not the rudest, it's the most rude. They make fun of my English, but still, they also make mistakes in English. It's not the rudest, it's the most rude.
My favorite thing online, by far, probably, is people trying to correct my English, but doing it wrong. It's honestly a masterclass in the Dunning-Kruger effect. No, Sammy, rudest is absolutely perfect English. I would even argue that saying most rude is not very common or natural in English. But yeah, I'm definitely impressed by the confidence. Not the grammar, Just a confidence. Still, I'm not here to mock your English. At the end of the day, I know that English is a hard language. I've been there. And that's why, Sammy, I will help you out. Because unlike you, I'm actually qualified to do so. So here are 5 quick tips for you, Sammy. On the house. We don't say,
look who responded me here.
We say, look who responded to me. We don't say,
Is fluent and excellent.
we say excellent, excellent, lunt. We don't say,
Near from the screen now.
we say near to the screen or near the screen. Even simpler. We don't say,
And more far from the screen.
it's he's further away from the screen. And finally, it's something, not
Or something like that.
tongue between the teeth. Alright, Sam, that was my 5 free tips. If you want more, I'll have to charge. Because that's my job, remember? I'm not gonna do charity work for delusional men with a knife collection. Also, when I think about it, it's just so bizarre that he criticizes me for supporting scammers. There are actually quite a lot of videos on my channel where I react to other videos and critique other creators, maybe what their views on language learning, or maybe their French by giving them feedback, corrections, and that kind of stuff. I've literally commented on Luca's French, Lindie's too, and several others in a recent video. I'll put the links in the description as usual. I even called out Steve Kaufmann when he was spreading misinformation about linguistics. And even more recently, I gave a fairly negative review of Ikena's Fluyo app. So the idea that I just blindly defend every polyglot in the community is just not based in reality. But then again, I'm not sure Sammy lives in reality. I seriously suspect his brain to be smoother than the peanut butter I spread on my toast every morning. Oh, there's one more criticism I wanted to respond to. Let's hear it from our little friend.
And also when I asked him about Luca Lampariello if he can speak 15 languages, or Lindie Botes if she can speak certain languages, or if Oli Richards can speak 8 languages, or if Richard Simcock can speak 50 languages, or if Steve Kaufmann can speak 20 plus languages, then he did not respond to me because, they cannot do it. That's why he did not respond to me on this.
Yes, Sammy, there's surely no other possible alternative as to why I don't respond to your questions. Obviously. Well, the reason, Sammy, is very simple. Unlike you, I don't pretend to evaluate people's skills in languages I don't actually speak. If I don't have the ability to judge something accurately, I do this crazy thing called shutting the fuck up. Wild, I know. Alright, I think that's definitely, officially enough internet for everybody. Everyone, log off immediately. I genuinely didn't plan on making this video. But when I made it into his YouTube courtroom of imaginary crimes, I thought, sure, let's testify. Sammy, honestly, I wish you the best. Ideally, far away from the internet, YouTube, and sharp objects. And to everyone else, especially those of you who have survived until the end of this video, thank you so much for your ongoing support. It means a lot. Honestly, it means a lot. And honestly, if you've survived until that point, leave a knife emoji in the comment section, or a mask. Do any of those exist on WhatsApp? Let's have a look. Yeah, you can find both, so here we go. Alright, time for me to go. I'm extremely tired, and if I ever go missing after this video goes live, just assume I'm locked up in his basement, and call the police. And obviously, don't forget to
Subscribe to my channel now. Remember, subscribe to my channel.
Bye.